Welcome all to Creative Ideator and STEM Camp final finale. Please be on mute those who are joined online. Thank you.
Hello. Welcome all. Tervetuloa. What is tervetuloa? What is thank you in Finnish? Kiitos. And exactly. What is in moi is called in Tampere? Moro. Moro. Correct. Moro. Morjesta. Perfect. So, welcome to our D-Day. How are you feeling all? Excited? Stressed? Okay. You can see that we have a lot of online guests as well. We can say hello to everyone. Hello everyone. You can see camera is there. Camera is there. You can see all everyone there. Excellent. Very good. And we have everyone. So welcome all to the Creative Ideator Camp and STEM Camp D-Day, where we are going to have the final pitches of our work. We are about to start in a minute. Our guests, our judges are getting organized, and we have our all teams are there. So there is still spaces here. I request some of the teams to come and occupy this space as well. Please join. Very good. Just to make sure that I request if all the judges and juries have your final evaluation sheets with you. Perfect. We have all evaluation sheets with us. Very good. Okay, it's now time. Before we begin, it's our duty to pay respect to the welcome to the CCE Finland organized Creative Ideator and STEM Camp. This camp has a special space in the CCE's overall philosophy of developing the creativity across the sectors of learning. And when we are working together, we always look at the creative minds at work. Now it's time to start the event, and we start with the national anthem first. So I request everybody to please stand up. And as a mark of respect, we will first have the Finnish anthem, followed by Indian national anthem as well. And I request everybody to stand for the Indian national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा उत्कलवंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
भारत माता की
Jai. Thank you. Please be seated. At Council for Creative Education, our motto is redefining education through creativity. And who can be more creative than the youngsters? Our new generations are there, and we are here to witness some magic in the air. So at the Creative Ideator and STEM Camp, this is our 7th camp since the inception of CCE. Earlier camps were pre-COVID times, and we had one camp in South Africa last year. And we have been conducting these camps, 4 camps in Finland, 2 camps in USA, and 1 camp in South Africa. And this is something special camp for all of us, because this camp is where all Indian students from different schools are coming together, and we have creative minds coming together and working together for last few days. So let me give a background behind this entire process, and you will understand why we are here today, and what is the background behind this. Almost an year back, CCE Finland team came together, and we decided that, okay, we have to revitalize our Creative Ideator and STEM camps after COVID. So, and those were the 5 camps. We have our first iteration happened in South Africa, but at the same time, our team said that, okay, we had it in October in South Africa, then why not to have in Finland now, where we can invite the students from different parts of India. So we came together and we defined a process. Through that process, we invited schools to participate, and we requested the schools to conduct a quick check for all students, because it is important that we do not need only the students who will come here and spend time, but we need creative minds at work. So we have a great network of schools, and our school partners really pull up their sleeves. They went across and we laid down the process, and we requested them to get the best minds from their school. So all schools came together, and we went through the process of initial analysis. So this was not a written exam. This was not an oral exam. This was where you had to work on some problems at hand. So many of the students were being interviewed in a group discussion. There was tasks were being done, and our schools in India, they really pulled up it really well, and our team was working with them quite actively. After the initial rounds, we went back to all the teachers and schools themselves finalized that, okay, this is a good cohort that we should have. So for that, we have our 3 schools here who are representing here. And we have AM Naik School from Mumbai. Please clap for them. And I also request all the teachers from AM Naik Skills, those who are also coaches, please stand up so that everybody can see you, and as well as you can wave to the camera as well there. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Then we have second school, Sneh International School. You can just say hello to everyone there. Thank you.
All done by all the students. All the best.
Excellent. And then we have also India School from Bangalore. So we have this cohort of great students with us. And in October, we announced the first list of students. And in December, we announced the second list of students. And out of total around 120 plus entries, we finalized with top 30 candidates, and out of which finally 24 made to the finals here. And these 24 candidates applied for their visas, and they got the visas in the month of March. And we all were getting ready. And also we had opportunity to interact, as well as hosting an evening with His Excellency Consul General of Finland to India, Mr. Eric. He was hosting us, and he interacted with all the students here, mainly from Mumbai, in Mumbai area, because he was based in Mumbai. Also, Delhi school was also invited, but it was a bit far for them. But we had all greetings with Mr. Eric. So Mr. Eric has messaged me in the morning, and he said that, okay, greetings to you and all the best. And I am seeing your Facebook update as well. So it is really great to have Mr. Eric supporting us here. Also, the Indian ambassador to Finland, he has given his greetings to all of you, Mr. Hemant Kotalwar. You might all be knowing that Modi ji is here in Nordic area, and because of his presence, he has to travel to Nordic areas with him. So that's why he couldn't attend. He said that, okay, greetings to all of you and namaste to all. And all the best to all the students as well. So now it's time to have, once we had initial cohort done, we invited all, we got the visas, and then we started our first meeting on 13th of April. We provided a platform of Discord. We provided Google Classroom for everyone. And now it's their time to start interacting. We had first meeting on 13th April, second meeting on 17th April, then third meeting on 26th April, and then students started gearing up with their work. So to get the quick overview, we created a plan that each team should have a coach. And we intentionally planned that teams should not be created by any coaches or teachers. Teams should be created by students themselves because they are creative ideators. They will form their teams. They will try to pitch their ideas. They will try to convince others. That process was long because it took almost a month. So 13th April till 17th of May, they have time to find their teams. Most of them tried to find teams through discussion. They were online. Some students were moving from one team to other. We had coordinator activities. We have Zoom breakout meets. And in that part, we could be able to get to a good cohort together. And finally, we had 5 teams. 5 teams with different SDG goals, challenges, and interest. But they were with a common motto of achieving something concrete. We always call creative ideators are the ideators. They are not only ideating, they do, they execute, they fail, they again come up, they try, again fail, again come up. That's the SISU approach, what we can develop together. And that's the creative ideator for us. And I'm sure that in last few days, we did that experimentation together for us. So I'm really proud of all of you guys. Clap for all the teams. Excellent. So at this moment, I would like to invite all coaches, those who have worked here, including all teachers. Let's please come together and invite all coaches, and please give a big round of applause to all the coaches. Please come forward here. Shirin, Sayova, Nandini, all coaches, please. Okay, I think Shirin is also here. Yes, she is also coming here. Yes, exactly. Please continue. Shaunak, yes. So, this is our team. Please clap for us. Excellent. And guys, say hello to the camera, all the teachers. So, we always said that, okay, coaches are not the teachers, coaches are the coaches. So, we were working with them, and students were coming to us, challenging us. We were challenging them, asking them questions, and everything together. So, I want a quick one line feedback about your own teams. I want you to tell me one line feedback about each one of your teams. What was your reaction about?
They started, it was a shaky start, but came along very well and very glad with great idea with a concrete something to show for. So concrete result. Thank you.
Thank you. My team was having students from 2 different schools, so it was difficult, not difficult, or different group dynamics, but they found a way, and now you will see them presenting their ideas. All the best, team. For those watching us from online, my name is Ayoa. I was coaching SDG-7 group, Aryaman, Aditya, Shlok, Shrey, and Vyom, together with Mr. Punit. And I just want to tell you guys that I am so proud of you. You're very well educated, very hard working, and you have shown to have the passion. So I'm sure you will you will do it great. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My team had 3 different schools, I think the most challenging one, but they all have come along. The journey was great till now, and I'm really proud of them, and they'll do it very well, I'm very sure. They have great idea, great enthusiasts. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I had an excellent team comprising of 2 schools. Initially, there was a slight discord, but now things have really worked out well, and they are doing wonderfully. All the best to all the teams. Thank you.
I was fortunate in that way. They were all from same school, SDG-4, and they did a wonderful job. Some were a little hesitant to start, and some were outspoken, but then they learned mutually, and they are at pace now. And I'm really hoping that they win. They have done a wonderful job, and they've put in a lot of hard work. All the best, team.
All the best, guys. You all are amazing. Do well.
Coach for 2 team, STG 11C and S.
ideating at SDG and learning real life lessons for me also and for you guys also. Thank you.
I'm a coach for one team, but I guess I know everyone's idea. I mean, helping everyone everywhere. So all the best, everyone. Do well. No matter where you win, you lose. It's just the journey that you come from. Yeah.
I also work with every one of you, so I know you are creative and hardworking. So all the best, everyone.
You guys are great. So please, thank you very much. Please go back to our seats. And this camp is a challenge that we are putting together where we are working on the real life challenges. So they went across real surveys. They took the feedback from the families nearby. So we have a process through which 9 steps they went through. And those who could be able to create those 9 steps, they could come up with an innovative model. So that's about the Creative Ideator Camp from the Council for Creative Education. And now we came to the main part of our work. We all came together on 17th of April, 17th of May here in Finland. And since then, we are together for last 5 nights. We are already 6 days together, all of us. And then yesterday, we started with having our mentors with us and coaches, and our coaches got accompanied with mentors and now with juries and judges with us. So I would like to say greetings to our coaches who are really amazing. They are juries with us. So I request to stand up, please. Olga Ivans, Olga, please clap for her. Olga is there. Olga, you can say hello to them. Everyone does. Yes, perfect. Thank you. And Olga is an educator, researcher, psychologist, and she has done exemplary work in the various social impact projects. She has been an um, uh, active voice for getting the students' creativity at play in practice. And we have various amazing ideas working with Olga for that. Thank you. Welcome, Olga, for this. Then we have Jacob Walker. Please, Jacob, please stand up and greetings. Here, there. Yes, excellent. Jacob. Okay, Jacob is also an amazing educator, researcher, as well as he is a real businessman. You can see him asking very tough questions during the part, and he has a capacity to take you turn up, down, get the new ideas, and give you challenge. So I'm sure that some of the teams with whom you were working on, they had really good feedback. And thank you very much, Jacob, for this. Please welcome. Thank you very much. Then we have Markus Arinen. Welcome. Tervetuloa. Markus Arinen is an amazing personality. He has something unique about him. He has been the one of the sales head of the Kone Cranes, which is one of the biggest company from Finland, as well as they are the infrastructural giants. You might be seeing most of the elevators, even in India, they are powered by Kone Cranes. So he has been also working in India, developing the teams there. But then he had a great work with CCE, and he has been mentoring CCE for last many years. And he has only one thing: you should have a big F with you. That big F is focus. So that big F is important for you to have focus, and that means he was asking you the right questions on the how you focus your products, how you design your products, how you make the F on this part. Thank you very much, Marco. Welcome. Then we have here with us, she is yet to come, but we have the Kit Srinivasan, Kritika. Kit is there. Oh, Kit, hi, you are there. I was waiting for you. Okay, so we have Kit Srinivasan. Please welcome Kit. She is our dear friend, and she has been the torch bearer for the education here in Finland. She has been at the higher education institutes, Aalto University here, where we have the campus. You all know about, most of the students know, mainly for those who are watching online, live us. Kit has been active in developing how the higher education can be promoted globally for Finland, and she is the Global Engagement Officer for the Aalto University. Please welcome Kit. Welcome. Thank you very much. And then we have something who is special. Pekka Ollikainen. Pekka, greetings. Tervetuloa. Pekka is the ex-senior advisor, former senior advisor at the Business Finland, which is a funding network here in Finland, where most of the startups ideas get funding. So he has been active into the ICT, education, healthcare, design, and various this area. And he is quite also active in the eastern part of Africa to develop the network of Business Finland as well as various companies which goes over there. He had a network over the globally, and he has been quite active in developing this together. So I think now it's time that when you pitch your idea, at the end of the Creative Ideator Camp, your idea should not die down. It should have some energy left. Pekka is the guy for that. Thank you very much. Please, Pekka, welcome. Okay, excellent. Just a second, I need some technical set. Okay, so this was about the Pekka's original idea. Now we have something which is coming up for us. Just a second. Yes, thank you. Yeah. So now it's time for all of our teams. We are ready with our judges here, and we'll start one by one with our team. So Simran, please, where is the first presentation? Can you just open it for me? And we will start with, this is a random choice, which I will make. So let's start with the SDG 7.
SDG.
Which video do you want? Perfect. Okay, so each team will get 10 minutes, 7 minutes of presentation plus 3 minutes of Q&A. It's up to them how much they want to use the 10 minutes plus minus here and there. Judges are free to ask more questions, as well as everyone else are free to ask questions, but we'll try to restrict to 10 to 12 minutes altogether. Your time starts now.
Good afternoon, investors. My name is Aditya Bharde, and I am a researcher and designer for SDG-7, Green Horizons.
My name is Aryaman. I am lead researcher and a designer at Green Horizons.
My name is Shrey Tripathi. I'm documenter, surveyor, and animator.
My name is Vyom Iyer. I'm surveyor, documenter, and researcher.
And I'm Shlok Sancheti, and I'm the team leader. So before I begin, I just wanted to reassure you that yes, today we're going to talk about sewage. But don't worry, we have given it a much more respectable job title, the Flush of Fortune. Because apparently, rebranding makes everything a little bit less scary.
Right now, cities treat wastewater the same way that people treat issues in a relationship. They ignore it. It does not exist. And they keep on solve itself until it becomes very expensive. Right now, in this position, it is either a crisis or it is an underappreciated business module.
Also, this model, unlike most employees, it actually produces profit 24 by 7 without complaining, quitting, or asking for a raise.
Asking you to invest in the only system where the input is something everyone tries to forget and the output is something everyone is willing to pay for.
Prices of everything is going up. We intend to use our system to bring down the net price of both electricity and gases in the homes that we install the system. And lastly, sewage management. Improperly managed sewage can lead to toxic chemicals seeping into the ground, which then gets into soil and causes many problems up the food chain.
Now, to make sure that we're on the right track and other people share the same problem at us, we held a survey. As you can see, for the first and second question, people feel that the gas prices and electricity prices are a lot higher than they should be. 40% of people agree that their sewage system is not properly maintained.
So let me give you a brief overview of our system. So in our system, as you can see over here, there's a main sewage pipe from which the sewage flows down due to gravity, where it accumulates in a place where until the sewage is enough, it flows down again. Then the organic waste and water are separated in a separation unit. The organic matter goes to the biogas generator. In the biogas generator, due to a series of reactions with a series of anaerobic reactions, in the absence of oxygen, biogas is created. The water is separated and it goes towards the generator. The water cools the generator and the water itself gets heated up due to cooling. The water is then taken through insulated pipes and it is taken to a storage tank. The storage tank is insulated so that the residents can get hot water whenever they want. The biogas collects and it powers the generator in question. Now Aryaman and Shlok will explain a few variations in some of the designs.
This design is basically for an apartment of an average. If you take a 20-story apartment, we have made three total designs. This one is for an apartment. We have another one for a complex. In a complex, all the sewage water comes to a centralized unit and goes through the same process. But instead of using the excess heat to heat the water, we use it in an ORC to again produce electricity. So there's more surplus electricity produced. Another thing is that this is a very good thing because we don't need to care about customer retention because trust me, people are very frequent customers of sewage.
For implementation in industrial buildings, we've changed it a little bit. The normal model involves water flowing through the generator, the biogas power generator, and heating up to provide heating to the rest of the building. In the industrial version, we've reversed it. We cool down the water using a condensation chiller, and then we use it to maintain temperature of instruments in the building.
Now Shlok will explain some of the financial aspects of our project.
See, these are the three designs, and that is the capex, the revenue for 1 year, and the in 10 years the carbon footprint. It's all negative, so it's a negative carbon footprint. So we are going to save the climate, produce electricity, produce biogas, recycle water, recirculate the hot water, all in one thing. Also, I know talking about climate and all that is good, but the investors actually care about money. So in 10 years, the net profit margins would be like that. For the 20 story, it's 260,000 euros. For the residential complex, it's 5.6 million euros. And for the commercial building, it's 1.45 million euros.
Okay. Now, from the perspective of the consumer, let's say I'm developing a 20-story building, okay? I want people to live in it. The sewage has to go somewhere. And in order for me to send my sewage to the central system, I have to pay a fee to the company. Now, our system recycles up to 85% of all the water, meaning less water is actually sent back to the system. And in turn, you can save about 11 million United States dollars in those fees.
Because of this water returning, we save about 730,000 liters per day in an average 20-story complex.
Carbon footprint reduction. 12,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide are not produced because of our system.
So the main question is, what do we need from our investors? Well, first of all, we need capital because we have to create a functional prototype, which is approximately, we'll take around 50,000 euros to create a proper functional prototype so as to work it on all three designs. Then we need some staff and engineers so as to work on the feasibility of exactly everything because we have made it all in theory. In a practical situation, it would be different. Also, we also want the target audience is basically the builders for the residential complexes, the apartments, the commercial buildings for the offices, and also the government. Because in older buildings, not all the buildings are from one place. So we'll need the governments have to secure the land basically.
I'll talk about some of the tax figures now. As in our project, we are very friendly to the environment. So the government is bound to reward us for that. So here are some of the tax figures for that. In India, the government of India, it provides 100% deduction on all capital expenditures for setting up wastewater treatment and recycling plant, as you can see here. And then we have the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy in India. It provides a capital subsidy of 45,000 rupees per kilowatt hour for power generation. Then we'll move on to Europe, please. Okay, it's pretty much the same in Europe. There are many tax benefits because of the environmental benefits. So that about wraps up our presentation, and yeah, that wraps up our project. If there are any questions, we would be glad to entertain them.
Thank you for the team. I was so pleased you get all the presentation, all the questions I had in my mind. You did answer a slightly bit different order, but I learned that I want to hear the good answers like pearls at the end. CapEx, investments, benefits, SDGs. I have no answers. Thanks for very excellent work.
Thank you.
Well, only would like to appreciate you for your creativity. Yeah, and the teamwork. And I can't believe that you're so young and then you could do this kind of really big job within such a short time. Kudos to you and all the best.
Thank you.
Hi. First of all, great presentation, and it was wonderful to see the progression from the beginning to the other stages of your presentation, and now how it blossomed into the final presentation. I am very impressed. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think your presentation answered most of my questions along the way also. The only little comment than a question is I wouldn't always be so sure that the government always will do what usually you think they would automatically. So I'm glad you're doing your due diligence and looking up the codes and the legal parts of it. That's very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's ready to go forward. So I mean, that nice presentation. You kept it in time and you answered the questions what I was asking. And I saw you this morning very tired. So great job. So you woke up during the day.
Thank you.
So you have still time of 30 seconds. Let's see if you can be able to show that video. It's 30 seconds itself. Yeah. Let's see, guys. What is this? Yeah.
Not really much to explain.
Okay.
Repeating what we said. Happens for everybody in the company.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Please continue with your work and you will get your results very soon. Please sit down. Thank you very much. All the best. That was SDG 7. Let's go to now SDG 11S. S.
11.
S. Do you have Canva or Google document?
Yes, yes, yes. Figma, you put it
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah. Let's continue. Yes.
You have this one, right?
Yeah, it's the recorded version.
Yeah. You put
It will automatically come here in the drive. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with 11S. Please join in.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Team SDG-11S, Sustainable Streets. My name is Nilaksh, and I'm team leader.
I'm Anisha Bhowmik. I'm the designer and the researcher.
My name is Shaurya, and I'm the designer and builder for the team. My name is Aryan. I'm the presenter and builder for the team.
I'm Pratyusha Sahu. I'm the researcher.
Most of us being Indians over here must have gone through the pain of getting stuck in traffic jams. So let's keep this in mind and take an example. So there's an ambulance that's rushing to the hospital with a patient who's fighting for his life, but it gets stuck in the traffic jam and it can't reach hospital in time. And later that day, the doctor says that the patient can't be treated anymore. I'm very sad while stating this fact or information rather that about 177,000 people in India die just because the ambulance can't reach the hospital in time.
We identified this problem from an online survey we conducted where we received about 160 responses. The survey showed that traffic is one of the biggest problems faced by people these days. It becomes worse during rush hours, weekends, and monsoons, causing delays, stress, pollution, and most importantly, even blocking ambulances during emergencies. These results highlight the urgent need for smarter and more sustainable urban planning.
Most of the traffic lights we see have a fixed timer. That means there's equal time for an empty lane and a lane which is overcrowded. We believed that there are many problems in the traffic lights, and we see that a traffic light should be smarter, faster, and more human centered. There are many problems, but we have created a smart traffic light which makes it so that it scans and sees the density of the traffic nearby and makes it so that the more dense road is cleared so that the vehicles can pass through more smoothly.
So our idea is based on the smart traffic light which are already in use in places like Finland, but we plan to improve it by providing RFID tags for emergency vehicles so that they can pass through red lights without having to wait in the line for a long time. Our product uses, it functions in 4 simple steps. So the first step would be traffic detection, data processing, signal analysis, and then finally changing the signal.
So now I'll just tell you how the system works. We use IR sensors that that they basically throw infrared rays on the roads. So the cars on the roads reflect that rays back to the traffic signals. So on this, the controller in the system, it basically compares the amount of infrared rays that are reflected back to the signal, and on that basis, the road with the most density of traffic will be shown the green signal, and the roads with less density of traffic will be shown the red signal. In addition to this, the RFID tags, all emergency vehicles such as fire trucks, ambulances, and police vans, all of them will be having RFID tags in them. Whenever they have an emergency and they come near a signal, the RFID tags will be detected, and the emergency vehicles will be given way by the signals as they'll show the green light to them when the RFID is detected.
Also, to ensure the safety of the people when the emergency vehicles are passing, or for example, if someone runs a red light, so the RFID tag will know the distance. So when the ambulance or emergency vehicle is passing to the other signal, it will show a flashing light to grab the driver's attention so they know to slow down so they can avoid the hitting the ambulance or emergency vehicle. And the same will be done for other people. For example, if someone runs a red light, so the IR will reflect it, and depending on that speed, it will get to know that this person is not likely to stop or and keep going. So it will again display the flashing light.
Our product solves many problems such as air pollution, traffic congestion, carbon emission, and fuel consumption. This product is very useful for daily commuters and emergency vehicles to reach their destination safely and fast. As our Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has said, the future is digital India. And innovations like this can not just make roads bigger, but also smarter.
Now we'd like to show our prototype.
You had put it on the last slide, right? Where is that? Is it in this one? Is this the one? See, you It's okay. It's okay.
So as you can see, where the traffic density is higher, the cars are moving and the signal is green. And as soon as it detects that the other lane has higher density, it stops. It gives the red light to the other lane, and this lane moves.
That's all for our project. Thank you. We'll be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions?
Thank you, team. Very nice presentation. Thank for your interest and development of this proposal. Thank you. Then I have a few questions, being from funding agency. You are talking about the investment in the traffic light system. Perhaps I missed what is the expenses for investing or expenses for setting up a traffic light system. I know that in Bangalore I visited, there are many places I would like to have these traffic lights, but they don't exist. But have you evaluated during your evaluation the expenses and the availability and need for these traffic lights?
Yes, so we do know the expenses. One smart traffic light with IR sensors and RFID tags costs 8,000 euros to 15,000 euros.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna do it that way. Okay. I have a question about the ambulance and how do you identify it, and a little bit more about identification of the ambulance.
So all the emergency vehicles, not only the ambulance, but the fire trucks, policemen also, they'll be having RFID tags in them. So whenever they'll be out for an emergency, those RFID tags have to be enabled. So whenever they come whenever they come close to a signal, those RFID tags will be detected, and in whichever road or the lane those vehicles will be in, that those lanes will be shown the green light so that they can pass by to the place they have to be.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
And again, this is how to get in practice, because you have a couple of traffic lights, so that the cost in a whole scale in India will be huge. Technology as such, I believe, is getting less expensive, and you mentioned that here in Finland you have in many places this already operational, and same for the some priorities set. For instance, the buses have the priority and the traffic lights are following all the time what kind of a traffic you have, and they are giving actually the rights respectively then of the traffic. So good points, and how to get it done, that's the hard point, and how to get the decision makers to get and give the money for that, and what is the cost for the one person life saved. Those are the difficult parts.
Well, I don't want to get too technical, but I just want to congratulate you for doing this teamwork and then imagining the future of Indian traffic, for example. My question is about your teamwork. Did you decide the roles organically or how did you do? And then today during the presentation, did you have clarity in your roles?
We decided the roles before we started with the projects. We discussed our strengths, what we are good at, and what we can't do, so that we are clear and we move like properly. We progress at a good pace, and we're able to complete the project at the right time. Yes, we were working yesterday. We've been working for the pitch deck for quite a long time now, and we had decided what we'll be doing, what the rules will be, how we have to speak, and all. So yeah, it was all decided.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck.
Still not there, yes. Yeah. So thank you very much, team 11S. And now our next team would be SDG 11C. Let's please welcome them.
What if I told you that by buying a product, you could be one step ahead in saving the world? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you want to save the world? Because we do, and we would love to have you on board with us. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon.
Um, so Sleen is not just a brand. It showcases fashion through recycled materials, and we want to show how fashion can play a role in sustainability. The main SDG that we're focusing the main SDG that we're focusing on is SDG 11. Our team members are me, Sarah, and this is
I'm Ananya, and I'm the team leader and researcher.
I'm Samiksha, and I'm the builder and designer.
And I'm Aryaman, and I'm the tester and analyzer.
So we looked and we observed our surroundings and our cities, and we noticed many problems like plastic pollution, and these were mainly caused by waste generation.
After walking around our cities on a daily basis, we wanted to see if others in cities felt the same way. So we conducted a survey, and we were right. They do. They feel that waste is improperly managed in India. Since a lot of it goes to landfills and an extremely small portion of it is recycled. So what we really want to do is change how waste is used, starting in India.
So we have worked on our innovation and we have brainstormed a lot of ideas. And then we kept thinking about how can we use waste, but in a way that we all will like it, especially the new generation. So we went with a decision of fashion, that fashion can also be sustainable. So why is our idea different from the ones that have already been made? Our idea uses both algae, plastic, and also organic waste to make fabric and then design them into clothes. We have came up with many designs, and few of them are this shoe. This shoe goes by the price of $30, and this is how it might look like in physical form. Then we have a tube top, which we made the prototype of. And it goes by $50. And this is how it might look like in the physical form. Then we have a bag, and it's by $40. And this is how it might look like. Then
So this jacket and the bag which we just showed, which will be made from bioplastic, in which we're going to use organic materials like banana peels, citrus peels, and maybe potatoes. The reason we chose is because a large amount of waste in India is organic waste and it's often just dumped into landfills. So we thought of reusing this into in a sustainable way. One of the main features of that jacket was that after using it will degrade in the soil in about less than a year.
So after conducting a survey, we listed down the pros and cons of our idea. The pros: it's eco-friendly and sustainable. Since we use bioplastics, algae, textile material, and soft plastics, it is completely environmental friendly. It's an innovative fashion idea. For today's generation, this idea can be suitable for many people. It's lightweight and unique materials. Since we use bioplastics, it will be lightweight on our body and not feel heavy. And it creates environmental awareness. Since we sell this product on websites and apps, many people would find it eco-friendly and they'll be one step ahead in sustainability. And cons: there are many recycling challenges and difficult manufacturing process. So converting bioplastics, algae, textile material, and soft plastic, the process is called biocomposting, which is a very huge process and will take time. Yeah. So after research, we have found some suppliers for the bioplastics and algae. Bioplastics and algae would be C6 energy, and textile material will be recycled. Biocomposting. We'll use the process of biocomposting to make sheets. So from textile materials, soft plastics, algae, and and bioplastics. Next, we'll collab with factories. Factories will help us assemble all these sheets and make the products, shoes, jackets, and bags. The factory would be Birla Cellulose in Mumbai. Then, there are many types of extraction processes of algae from ponds and lakes. There are several processes and their estimated costs. Then, our main element would be chemicals. There will be certain chemicals used to make it waterproof. So that while we wash these clothes, it will not, the algae will not come out. So there are polyurethane, polylactic acid, and polyvinyl alcohol. Next, the inputs. Inputs means whatever we need for our sheets. These are soft plastics, textiles, bioplastics, and algae. And the output. What would be the outcome of our innovation? Would be sustainable product, cleaner cities, reduced landfills, and circular economy. Next, there are various types of algae used. The main would be Spirogyra and Spirulina. Then, in the market, there are B2B and D2C business. We will focus on D2C. So we'll collab with the factories, make the products, and then websites and apps to sell these products to consumers. And then finally, we'll have influencers to expand our project from city to city. We have Slay Point from India and Diya Talreja from India, Mumbai. Then this is the recap. So first, we'll get materials from different companies. Second, we'll make sheets. Third, we'll make websites and apps to sell these products. And fourth, we'll have influencers to expand our project.
This is basically the recipe and the process will be used for making bioplastics. These are pictures from our time in the Stani school in Tampe, where the four of us were sent in a textile class. What we all found was really interesting that the teacher there told us that for a lot of their projects, they use pieces of fabrics from other projects instead of so that they could reduce the textile waste that they generate.
That's our ask for today, and thank you.
Well, congratulations again to your team too. I think you have made even a prototype to show to the crowd, so that's impressive. I just wonder, do you have any sleep last night?
Yeah, we had, because we worked couple of days back on the project. We
Okay.
worked till like 1 or 2. But yesterday, since it was a pitch day, we had a good night's sleep.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Well, I would like to congratulate you once again for thinking so ahead. So here we even planned your marketing strategies, who could be your influencers and who would be the companies, to produce things. So that's very impressive. But my question is in the very beginning of your process, rarely in India, waste are segregated. Like you can't just pick the waste fabrics as fabrics. It's mixed with so many other waste. So have you put your thoughts into how would you purify first in the logistics, collection, and then how would you separate these wastes?
So purification will be done by the companies we just listed, C6 Energies and the Recircle. Then they will send us all the segregated bioplastics, soft plastics, textile material, and algae, from which we'll, by biocomposting, we'll make thin sheets out of it. Then we'll send it to factories for manufacturing our shoes and all other products.
And since we also plan to make on bioplastic, we've thought of, instead of taking it from organic waste from municipal waste because it's often mixed and contaminated, we've thought of taking it from like local juice vendors or supermarkets or household kitchens.
Okay, thank you. Just one comment is you're in the best country for recycling. Recycling and the use of recycled goods is a part of the culture. It's not based on whether somebody has money to buy new things and somebody do not have money who would buy the used thing. It's not like that. Secondhand shops are like part of the culture here. So I think you should also visit some of the secondhand shops and get to know the system of the recycling centers run by the cities. That would be a brilliant opportunity for you to understand.
Yeah, so in our trip, we visited the recycled areas where waste was segregated on metals, mixed waste. So we got an idea of it.
Very good. But there is also very beautiful shops which are just for recycling materials, recycled materials, and yeah.
Also, we went to a couple of schools and universities. There, also students were putting the waste in different dustbins. So it's a very good way to segregate waste. That is also a bit of where idea came from the companies.
Okay, very good. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Such an awful presentation. I just loved the idea and your presentation. It was very close to the perfect. Some minor comments still. As a funder organization, I would like to put the request for funds at the beginning so I could elaborate a bit further. It can be first timers being at the end, but for me to understand what is requested, I would know. Another minor issue, not necessary here, but it might have increased your presentation value by bringing issues that you might see. What kind of fabric are difficult to circulate, telling that you have also looked the obstacle side. It's not, I understand it can be a very positive presentation, but it would make your presentation much more major if you have addressed some of the fabrics or some ideas that you find that are hard to go. But otherwise, such a perfect, awesome presentation and so cleverly thought idea. I like that one. Thank you.
I don't stand up now, so because I'm getting tired. So you are on top of the big, huge challenge worldwide. If we are thinking about plastic waste, and if you think about some years ago where the plastic waste, it's on the seas, it's on the forest, it's everywhere. And when you finally find the solution, could we clean the plastic waste and how we can work it again. So great job. Thank you very much.
The idea is phenomenal. The devil always comes down to the details, and I would have liked to, and I'm not going to ask right now because it'd get too deep too quickly, but about the differences between trying to handle everything from PVC to PET to all these different types of plastics that the world still struggles with being able to reutilize. And I think that is the biggest challenge of implementation. So, but the concept is absolutely awesome. And those who can overcome those challenges of implementation will make this world a much better place.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Nice, vivid, having example of the product and designs and everything. It's again really drives the desire to to recycle, to get the products. Maybe incorporating something if a person or organization is part of the recycling effort, maybe they can get some kind of discounts or something on the products, so it kind of drives people and organization to contribute. Just maybe that will help. Again, it's a global problem, but great presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's clap for them and well done. Well done, guys. Now we have SDG 3. Please join us. This one. And by the way, as a part of this camp, our objective was to give them experiences to them of different challenges in Finland, as well as how Finland has overcome it actually. So one of the things which we did, we went to Tampere and we saw how the segregation of the waste happens. And also at the same time, we discussed on what is the logic behind this, how the investment comes and how the recycling happens and what kind of waste goes to which place. And Tampere is a city which has 99% of the waste been used back to the system and only 1% goes to the landfill. So that was they were explaining about. Thank you. Guys, 1 second, I will make this full screen. Is it good? Yeah. Okay, your time starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Team Mosaic, focusing on SDG 3, good health and well-being. Let us begin with the introduction of our team members.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Atharv Kohli. I am the leader of Team Mosaic and I am the head of the technicality of a project.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yashna Rakesh, and I was working on the team journal.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ananj Kumar Singh, and I am the market researcher of Team Mosaic.
I am Vainavi. And I am Siona Srivastav. We were in charge of the product design, me and Vainavi. So moving on with a brief introduction of our product. So when we were researching about autism, we noticed that there is a major gap between autistic individuals and neurotypical individuals. This led us to focus on equalizing opportunities for everyone. So during the process, we learned about meltdowns that are reactions to certain sensory triggers. These are difficult to manage due to lack of real-time and personalized tools and can leave the individuals feeling vulnerable and exhausted. They often experience hypersensitivity to environmental stimuli, particularly around the areas of sound, and it can lead to stress and anxiety. Through continuous team meetings, idea refining, and elimination, we finalized a product, autism inclusive headphones that detect early signs of a meltdown and activate noise filtering features along with playing soothing, customizable music. This solution would help create a calming sensory environment, supporting emotional regulation and helping the individuals regain composure without needing to manually adjust the settings during times of distress. So this would help them. The headphones would be proactive and they would help the autistic individuals deal with sensory sensitivities better and it would help them in their daily life. So now Venavi will give us a more detailed introduction of our product.
Thank you, Siona. Moving on, I'll be talking about a product, Spectra. So they're a set of headphones that are used to filter out any unwanted noises and help a person focus on what is needed and not distract them. It prevents meltdowns in autistic individuals. When high neurological activity is detected, the headphones produce calm and soothing sounds to help the person settle down. Moving on to the features, the headphones will be equipped with settings that allows them to filter the sound in the set. There will be high, low, and medium settings that allow the person to filter the sound to their liking. Every order will have a customizable color because every person has a different color that they are comfortable to. As far as the target audience is concerned, not only autistic individuals, but even people who are going through stress and anxiety can use these headphones because they have grooves on the top and soothing noises that can help them concentrate and calm down. Um, these are the product references that we use to make our final product. So this is a Muse headband that is a wearable and consumer friendly. It measures your brain activity, heart rate, and breathing movement and body movements in real life. The next one is a heart math inner balance, and that is a biofeedback system that trains you to reduce stress levels, anxiety, and overwhelming situations by achieving heart coherence. Now, coming back to our initial product, it was a plug and play device that automatically detected early signs of mental breakdown and meltdowns. The response was activating the noise cancellation features and playing soothing, calm music. Now, Athar will tell us about the values.
Thank you. Now that you have already understood our project's feature, we would like to share our values, our market, and how we plan to bring Spectra into the real world. Our project is built on four core values. First, Spectra is compact and portable, making sure that it is easy to use at home, at school, or anywhere outside. Second, we use mathematically configured algorithms that help us monitor the EEG's data so that we could create a perfect stress monitoring environment where we could help the person at the correct time. Third, we offer a therapist dashboard which allows the professional to monitor stress levels, weekly progress, and meltdown patterns. And finally, we ensure consistent and real-time tracking so the user always receives timely support. Next. So this is a therapist dashboard. It shows the patient's mind activity in the form of a graph and gives the therapist a small notepad to jot down the small notes which can help them personalize the therapy for the patient. In the future, we also plan to allow parents or caregivers to add observations which would make the system more collaborative and yield better results for the patient. Now coming to the market, the stress management devices the stress management device industry is right now valued at 2.2 billion US dollars and is projected to grow to 3.4 billion dollars by 2032 with a compound annual growth rate of 6%. This clear shows rising global demand for mental well-being devices, and Spectra fits perfectly in this criteria. Our plan of action begins with India. We will start by building a POC and testing Spectra with therapists, special educators, and families. India is the ideal starting point because it can give us a high amount of data in a diverse situation without any extra exploration. Once we gather the real world data and receive validation, our next step is to make Spectra into a certified medical grade device. This will allow us to collaborate with hospitals, therapy centers, and medical health organizations. After establishing the credibility, we will expand Spectra to a global level where we could start with countries which already invest in neurodiversity support. Finally, our research is backed from trusted sources of ResearchGate, EuroPMC, and Emerald Insight, ensuring the Spectra is grounded in real science and human needs. Thank you. Any questions? Yeah, we have created an example model of how the device would look like.
And these grooves for help for fidgeting, since to calm them down. Yes. One second. Okay, sure.
I can help you.
So they have big ear cups, and there will be an ECG monitor to detect the heart rate inside the ear cups, and it has grooves on the top for the autistic individuals to fidget with, so that can help them calm down. Thank you. Yeah. Any questions?
Maybe is it like left to right all the time? So I get to ask them the first question. Well, another set of congratulations to your team as well. And again, I mean, how what lengths that you can go even to produce a 3D printer prototype and then show to judges? That's quite impressive. It means that your commitment to the project is very high. Very nice. I just want to ask you, when you said that it can measure ECG and then you can track the signals, but then when you're talking about autism, is measuring ECG, which is the heart rate, is that the key thing, or should you be measuring neural signals?
Yeah, I would like to answer that question. First of all, it was a small mistake in the word. It's EEG. It uses magnetic technology to measure the pulse from here, and it helps to monitor the heart rate, which further helps you analyze the stress the person is having. If the stress level is high, then the headphone will automatically play a soothing sounds which are prescribed by the therapist as per the recommendation of the patient. This would help them control the meltdown before it starts to happen, because when the person is overwhelmed, they are processing too much and they are getting anxiety and stress attacks.
Super good answer. It's ECG, electroencephalogram, isn't it? I can add one more point here. The building that is next to this building is our health technology house, and there you can see the founders who prototyped the first portable EEG, MEG things. Two professors there. So Aalto University is very strong in neuroscience, and I think maybe you should come back to us as students and researchers. Congratulations on your product.
Thank you.
Thank for the team of your hard work and doing a deep research on these health and wellness related items. World is crowded and there's a lot of noise and anxiety going on. And as your research showed, that 3 billion prospect in the market potential and 6% GHR growth there, there's a room to grow. Perhaps I missed the estimate of the this kind of equipment for selling out, or perhaps this is area I would like to have get information, or if you are asking some investment, how to produce factory producing this kind of system. This kind of example, you saw this miniature size, that was quite receptive. It might have been also on your presentation in a picture, might have helped a bit. But if you have any idea on the price tag or request for investment, I would like to.
Yeah, so
yeah.
right now, when we told about the product references, these products right now are, for example, the Muse headband was of 400 US dollars. Its price of 400 US dollars, and there is another similar product, Nexus. They are priced at 2000 US dollars. We plan to keep our product a little around the market price, because if we keep it too low, it would seem that we are compromising on the quality for a cheaper product. So we are keeping it at 325 US dollars, which would amount into 280 euros or 30,000 Indian rupees.
Yeah. Then the deep question here is that how much it costs for you to produce and what is your revenue? This may be a commercial secret you don't want to disclose here. But anyway, thank for your presentation. And Bhakti, I have another question that's related for your teamwork. How did you go? Can you answer yourself how you felt your team? How unity you had in your team? Everybody's working on that, or did you have different approaches during the discussion on this journey on making this presentation?
I think the moment this idea came into the team, it was not a particular person's idea, it was our idea. The moment it came into the team, we went through different brainstorming sessions. We thought of different features. We eliminated several features, and and after all that deliberation, we came upon this product, which is perfect for the market and perfect for the people that want to use it.
Thank you. Really, thank for your nice presentation addressing the health and wellness related issues that are worldwide. You addressed the problem, or I would like to say that challenges. Problem is something challenge we want to solve, and I think you solved one of the issues related for the healthcare. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you for the good presentation. And I believe that with you, I was discussing the most with the pricing and so not going too low with the pricing for different reasons. And I'm actually wondering after your presentation, as from many others, that what I was doing when I was your age. I don't have an answer of which I can publish. Thank you very much.
So I just wanted to say, having been involved a little bit, just barely with y'all, I appreciate the evolution of everything and some of the concerns I had addressed earlier. I think you were very wise to pivot to focus on your strengths. And but I wanted to also bring up, I'm not from the school, but while you were mentioning the neurological, I happened to go down a wrong door today on the stairways and saw the amazing sign for the audiology lab. And that is also something I would highly consider talking about as a sound engineer myself. I would love to see the audio work that's being done in the university here. So take advantage of all the networking opportunities that you have. And I'm going to say this to every group. When you have a group like us up here and we say, hey, do this, don't be defensive. Say, yeah, let's talk more. That's your way of being able to get into the future. And that's for everybody's advice here.
Thank you so much for the great presentation. You mentioned that when you were developing your product, there are certain aspects that you considered with the team and then rejected. I would like to know a couple of features that you think is not necessary at the initial state, or why was it rejected?
Yeah, so one of the aspects was ECG monitor. Before EEG, we were thinking of using ECG, but that was not very viable because it uses patches which would be applied on the skin. So they were not very viable because those patches could cause irritation and were the patient may not like the texture of it. The second thing was that we were considering to use vibrations. The to vibrate the headphone so that they could create a small humming sound or something like that to create a different sensory approach. But it was not something normal because that would change the design into a shape that would not be feasible for everyday use, because to put a vibration motor upon the head, it would not be so good for the cranium and the cerebrospinal fluid.
Thank you so much for the clarifying and giving those examples. It's added depth to your analysis of the problem. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, team. Excellent. Let's go for our last and the best team. SDG 4, and they need a quick setup for a minute, and I'm helping them out for that. You want to connect this? Your
I need HDMI.
no, but then your Zoom recording will not be there.
Zoom recording of the PPT we have.
Zoom.
Okay, then can you give me 1 minute just to open and set it up?
Yeah, take your time.
Already I spent, right? No, I've already sent it to.
It is already there.
One second. Does he have the pen drive right now? Converts to Google site.
It's working then. It's working.
Download for me.
PPT working.
पूरा इससे बना रहा है फोन पे जाओ कॉल पे
No problem with it.
Okay.
Okay, start.
Sir, can I leave the laptop? Sir. Yes. So this night.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Team Conciflow. We are focusing primarily on SDG 4, which is quality education. And alongside that, we are focusing on SDG 3, which is mental health and well-being. Firstly, I would like to introduce my team. I am Vivan Patra. I am the team leader and the lead developer.
I am Meghare and I'm the communications lead.
I'm Avni Pankaj and I'm the user experience lead.
I am Aiza Khan and I am the lead of research.
I'm Arna Gupta and I'm the head of instructional design. So I'll start introducing our pitch on behalf of my team. So basically, educational boards use understanding as a main factor for education. However, their syllabus is vast, especially in Indian boards. And along with that, there's an absence of consistent time management for studies. So the students tend to paralyze. Next, as exams approach, students tend to procrastinate, which leads to a lot of last minute cramming, and that is very inefficient and um, it it's and it leads to a lot of stress and backlog, and that's a problem.
So, our problem here is not only the lack of concept, but also the lack of knowledge about cognitive load management by students. So, because of the vast syllabus, the students deal with procrastination and guilt, which leads to stress and anxiety. So, they often experience blank out during exams as they rely on short term memory spikes. It's like they study just to pass and not to learn and actually understand concepts. That's why they need a structural and scientifically formulated routine and a schedule which breaks down the vast syllabus into daily doable chunks, which they can easily do.
To bridge the gap between curriculum design and student execution, we carefully analyze the student mindset and map the user empathy framework. The core problem here is the anxiety driven behavior. Students feel as if the system is working against them, feel isolated and overwhelmed by backlog, and hence adopt survival behaviors
like pulling all-nighters, quitting extracurriculars, and even relying on rote memorization. This friction directly disrupts SDG 3 by draining student health and SDG 4 by instead of relying on conceptual understanding, they rely on temporary exam survival.
This is exactly where ConceFlow steps in. ConceFlow is a personalized, syllabus aware assistant that unifies separate, fragmented features into a single application and enhances their functionality and practicality using cognitive science based techniques. If you look at the market, existing edtech platforms give you plenty of videos and quizzes. However, productivity apps give you basic static checklists, and schedulers will merely divide tasks that you manually input rather than from a student's perspective. Hence, lacking the personalized attention that students desperately need. ConceFlow is the only system that combines an adaptive syllabus breakdown, personalization, and a dynamic backlog clearer.
So, from a technical aspect, our backend architecture is completely dependent and very strictly dependent on cognitive science based techniques. What our main battle here is we want to combat against the humans forgetting curve. So what our system will eventually do is when it estimates that the user is reaching a point where the memory of a certain topic may decay, it will ask the user to have a micro review session to ensure that these topics are not only in their short term memory but also in their long term memory, so that as the boards intend, we can have deep conceptual understanding of these topics. Next, I would like to say that our short-term goals, and by short-term goals, I mean that the MVP that we are developing will mainly feature the cognitive science integration along with the dynamic backlog clearing. Our long-term goals, which we want to develop over time, include AI model training to analyze syllabi and also bifurcate what should be given more attention to and what needs to be tested more. We are also focusing on the inequality faced by students in more rural areas who don't have access to the same resources as tier 1 cities do. So we want to integrate regional languages and also provide packages to them at a lower cost. Further, since we live in the generation of social media and other distractions, we want to feature a deep focus mode in which there will be a doubt solving agent as well as this AI planner both on the same page, such that the student won't have any need, nor will the app for that certain amount of time during that study session let them access any other app. And later, again, in correlation to the more rural areas, we also want to introduce an offline app so that the processing can be done even in areas where network is not that available. So now coming to what we ask from you. At this stage, after I spoke to all of you in the past few days, we have decided that first we want to create an MVP based on these two main features that we believe our USPs are. So for that, our budget is around 20,000 rupees, which is around 250 euros. Later, from the advice that I got from these mentors, that in the education industry, when you're introducing any new technology, and even CCE has showed us this, testing always starts at a smaller level and then it expands to a larger one. So when we start building databases to accommodate around 1,000 students, let's say testing in a few different schools, maybe 10 different schools, then our budget will increase to about 1750 euros. So for now, that's all we ask for. And honestly, we just need your support and advice so we can go about this, since education is what shapes society at the end of the day. Thank you.
This time I'm starting from this.
Thank you for the wonderful presentation. Very interesting. I really like how you incorporated the cognitive science and scientific background to your research and to developing the product. So I applaud your research.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the clapping. Let's go ahead and give that round of applause, folks. So I'm curious about how you came up with that ask for money, because honestly, I felt you were lowballing yourselves a little bit for the product. So what was the methodology you used to come up with those numbers?
So considering that there's already, even if there are not exactly same products in the market, there are a lot of major established brands which could achieve the same thing if they wanted to. So first we want to check out if our USP would make that much difference. First test it on smaller groups, so that then through the network that we are provided here at CCE along with our school and then
No.
mentors like you, we would like to expand.
I get that. Just don't lowball yourself on the amount that you're asking for from investors. Investors are not there to invest in just small amounts, generally
Understood.
speaking, just from my experience with them.
That was a good advice. So ask more money. So simple like that. So I mean that if they always pay 20%, so go high enough. So great presentation. So thank you for you also.
Okay.
Thank you. Another awesome presentation. Actually, your presentation and especially how you addressed this was so close to my heart, what I have been doing, so that I felt that I got twins. So I don't know whether you are teacher, professional, how you address the material or the definition of the short-term memory, long-term memory, and this one. It may be that you have learned that during this hackathon, very perfect, and for investor who really understand and is keen on investing in, you would have had a very good reception on that. However, I still come back on the two gentlemen addressing don't ask too low. Otherwise, I normally say that you don't ask this much, but your request is very low compared. And I was very happy you pointed out the rural area issues, not having the access, equal access to education offline system. That's something I learned in Africa that's doable. And it does actually exist, but you raised it in a time that hardly anybody knows there are these kind of emerging solutions already, but there's a lot of room. And giving a bit more guidance, you that the digital education market potentially some just 250 billion annually, and it's growing. If you calculate all the education is 9,000 billion annually, including all forms of education. So there's a lot of room, and having this kind of special excellencies you have posted now in your presentation most likely would raise appropriate investor money if you have put a reasonable amount there. If you're asking too low, the investor doesn't believe anymore on your presentation. So it's a good idea to talk with those persons. And in short, my feedback to you now is that you really should find a financier among you that looks the financial action. Your proposal itself is an excellent one, and your presentation is very good. Although I would like to have had this PowerPoint or textual material, but your oral presentation was very good. Sorry being so long, but it addressed my heart so deep that I cannot resist telling a bit further. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations to your team as well. And I think education is the only industry that will always survive, that will always be existing, isn't it? So I think you have the most advantageous sector that you have decided to work on. So that's very wise. The only thing that I missed from your presentation is I really like the way that how you described the problem statement and your research part. It's brilliant. I actually missed what is going to be the product or the service at the end of it. That I missed.
So, after you guys are done with your questions, I'll be showing you how our front end UI UX is going to look like. So, I think that will answer your question, but if it doesn't, I'll still give you a brief description. It will be a scheduler come strategist, such that it won't simply schedule tasks or divide tasks among your days based on a quantitative or mathematical perspective, but rather based on cognitive sciences and how important each chapter is and how much time it would take from a cognitive load theory perspective for the brain to understand those concepts. That's why we've been focusing on wanting to uh, achieve board affiliation one day, so that this can be an official means for students to study more efficiently and consistently.
Okay, super good. That helps me because I was thinking, how did I miss it and how did I miss it? So thanks. Good.
Yes.
Good. Thanks for the clarification.
We have here still.
Uh, Sorry, can I add on?
Yes, please.
So, in India, there are a lot of exams like JEE, NEET, and boards, and they put a lot of pressure on students. And the number of students appearing for such exams are actually the exact amount of people, the population of Finland itself. And this leads to a lot of stress, anxiety, depression, and in extreme cases, even suicide, because they were not able to, because of such large syllabus, they are not able to study because they spend all their time in planning what to study, how to study, when to do, what to do. So this is why we actually made our product as a scheduler to help save on time by already planning everything out for them. So yeah, hope that helps.
Yeah, I just wanted to also, I mentioned briefly when I talked with your group about the curse of knowledge, and I think the simple answer is it's an app. So that it does the scheduling and all of this stuff. I think that was maybe the part that you assumed, but we may not know right offhand. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, team. Excellent. Please clap for them. Very good. Okay, so we are now complete. We have completed all 5 teams. Clap for everyone, please. Excellent work. Let's go back. Here is one question to, we have minimum of cumulative 160 years of experience in this sport as a part of judges. So they are, if you add together their experience as a business, as an investor, as a planner, designer, salesman, you will find great cumulative experience together, minimum. And now they have heavy they have to apply this 160 plus years of experience at the stake, and they have to get the final one team out who is a winner. But before that, I have one question for judges. I hope that you got all the pitches very well. Can you find that there was one team who missed to give their PowerPoint slide? Do you think that because of that they will have disadvantage because of that they couldn't present it well? Do you remember which, can you find it out which the team that might be? I think they don't mind it actually. So that means presentation doesn't matter. What you speak, how you present, that is more important than the presentation itself. Am I right?
If the PowerPoint, if we do see a PowerPoint and we're trying to have it with that, with what we're hearing, and they're not congruent, that actually generally is a negative.
Yeah.
So having no PowerPoint sometimes is more positive.
Yeah,
than
actually,
using
they
PowerPoint.
did presented the PowerPoint, but it was their previous version. But I think you couldn't get that. Yeah.
So, Herampa, I would like to say, so as a business mentor and mentoring a lot of companies and working with the communities and so on, earlier we went in always with a huge amount of the PowerPoints and noticed that nobody is listening what I'm saying. we stopped using the PowerPoints when we are talking about pricing, for instance. We are going and asking from the boss that, how are you pricing your goods? And then that's where it starts. And normally we have reserved 2 hours and it's never enough. But somehow I feel that it's so easy to make a huge set of PowerPoint slides and you don't focus the audience what you are talking. When you talk, you can see how your message is going through, and then it's of course experience what you need, that you have to modify your presentation while you are speaking. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. So guys, those who are feeling that, okay, their PowerPoints were not been presented well, you got the answer. What does that mean? Am I right? Excellent. Thank you very much. So now it's time that I request all judges to proceed to the meeting room, and there is a common area where they will discuss. They have few minutes, very limited time, and they have to come up with the final judgment of the part. So clap for judges and give them a very best for what they can do together. Yes, excellent. Yeah. Yeah. So now it's time. We have now all the presenters here and all the team members here. I request, thank you. Thank you very much for this. And I request some of the student participants first to share their reflections on the camp. What did they feel? What was their earlier understanding about the camp? Now how they are feeling? What they learned? Did they learn something? And if yes, what was that? Please, if anyone would like to go, let's go one by one, and we will need three participants at max. If more, it's okay, because we have to wait for the judges to complete their part. So who will go first? No students? No interested? No. It's okay. If they are not interested, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, because the idea of this camp is that to have your own motivation. We never forced you to present yourself, to form your teams. It's your own motivation. Guys, we are in a business. If you don't speak, you don't get money. Very simple.
So about my experience at the camp, correct? So before I came to the camp, I had very different expectations in terms of how the entire cultural exchange aspect of it would be, from visiting the schools to roaming around the city. So what I've learned is that there are definitely a lot of things that we can, if not pick up, at least in a way adopt from the Finnish culture. If I would have to mention one of my favorite things, it is definitely how the practical skills are taught at the school, and even after being taught at the school, it is recognized such that the students consider picking up vocational subjects after completing their high school education. So the fact that these workforces are equally respected in this culture is something that I found really inspiring. And yeah, it was definitely my first, and I'm going to say I'm never going to forget this experience, because I really enjoyed the process, from meeting new people to meeting the mentors. Shaunak sir has been a really important part of this whole thing with his constant support and motivation, because he gave us a perspective which we as students did not know about this whole thing. And then yesterday when we met these investors, we got even more new perspectives to look upon. So yeah, we had our thinking cap on along with enjoying the whole time. So yeah, I definitely liked the experience and would do this again. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Excellent. Very good experience. Very good. So who will go the second? Maybe some different team or different perspective. Please come. Okay, you should not be shy. I will not ask anyone to do. And I may ask only maybe couple of seconds. Yes.
Yes, so this camp was certainly a very new experience for me because it's my first international trip, and I came to such a place. Finland is a beautiful place, so many new things to explore, beautiful culture. But what I liked about is working with new people, new teams. I could have a better perspective on my idea. The idea which which I thought for so long, but got a new perspective for my very own idea. There were so many new features they implemented, so many faults they found in it. So that was I was happy to see that my idea was getting so much better. But at the end, during this pitching, that this time was quite intense because I was actually very nervous about what I am going to say because I had not prepared for the pitch. I was just preparing during the lunchtime because I had to rewrite my pitch as per the new action of plan, the POC and everything. So I had a lot of fun. In the end, it was a lot of fun. I learned new things about like business. For example, I learned about COGS. I learned about CAGR. I learned about so many things, and that I met so many new people. I made such a wide network of from ranging from investors, teachers, and so many new people.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think this was good example. And we go last one. Please. Now there are two hands raised. Now, but I think he raised the first one. Please go ahead. Okay. I will give you 30 seconds. Please be ready. Your time starts now, guys. Please run, jump. Ha.
So when I first got into the plane, I was like, man, I don't want to do this. Like, itna jhanjat hai. Like, I won't be able
I
to
think you are
sleep.
more jhanjat here actually.
And uh, then the next day, Tuesday, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. And then by now, I'm like completely turned around on this whole experience. We had personal journals, but they couldn't capture like the conversations we had on bus rides, and the phones, the pictures couldn't capture this. They could capture the scenery, but they couldn't capture the vibe and the temperature and like the coziness of this place. And we I actually enjoyed the all nighters. I slept for 3 hours yesterday, and I enjoyed the hours that I didn't sleep as well as the hours I slept.
Oh, super. I like. Well done. So it was a okay, bigger jhanjat once you started the trip actually. Yes. Yes, okay. This is good. Last 30 seconds, Mega, please. Okay, maybe I will take 1 minute for you, Mega. Some additional part. More. Okay, you do if you do very good.
So it was a very good experience. I mean, in the starting, I was like, "Mama, nahi jana mujhe." I mean, mujhe ghar par rehna hai. But then I feel it was a really amazing experience. I truly enjoyed every second. But the moment I will never forget is when we did carpentry in the school. I realized I knew nothing about yeah, I realized I knew nothing about real life. I mean, in school grades say I was like, okay, I am so smart, I'm getting good grades, but doing this in school I realized how much more I have left to learn, and I'm so glad I realized now I have an interest in carpentry too, so I'm going to go home and look out for something. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
So very
interesting.
thankful to everyone at the school. I think the guy was Arne or Corey. He was really nice to me. So thank you to everyone there. I have a new passion now.
Excellent. Thank you. So maybe at the initial part they were very light, like they were doing. After that they realized, okay, if they keep on doing it, they will take 3 hours. So that's why now. Exactly. With this one. After that, they started doing real work. Excellent. Very good. So my question to all of you, you like the camp, which is perfectly fine, and this is our experience as well. But I want you to tell maybe in one thing, just recap from Monday. Where were we on Monday morning? Eureka, good. Okay, you remember last night I was trying to find out what was I doing on Monday. I forgot actually. I had to go to schedule to find out. Okay, because there's so much to things to do. Okay, what did we do on Tuesday? School, Tampere, and waste management as well. Okay, excellent. West is gold, and then we came back and went to top of the part. On Wednesday, sauna, Avanto, and then Flow Park. Flow Park was something great. Excellent. Everything is goosebumps. Last one was then, okay, Thursday, what we did yesterday. Would elaborate, but what did we do in the morning yesterday? Office, and then we didn't we did not do anything. In fact, we got the first shock. We got the first shock of this scam that, okay, our product was inverted, in fact. And then last evening, we went to Somalina Island. The rest we were working overnight, and now today we are here and fine. So my question is one simple. Which each one of you, can you just tell me which one was your highlight thing? Everyone will have different thing. Which one was your most liked one or highlighted? This is a good feedback for us so that we can repeat next time as well. Please. Flow Park. Flow Park was highlight, okay? Yeah, it's okay. Flow Park, okay. Okay, very good. Anyone else had different perspective or different highlight of the PM? Yes. Sauna and Avanto was there. Okay, so we'll definitely. So I think we are quite active here. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Was Eureka was okay for you? It was interesting? Yes, it's car thing. Yes, car thing. Yes. Yes, exactly. And now, yes. What is it? Box is where you went and sat down there. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, okay, it was meant for. Okay, everything has. And now I want you to take out one thing from this camp. What event you will take it out? Because no, miss, you let's say for example you went across this part. One thing that you would like to take it. You want to take Flow Park, Avanto, Eureka, school visit, going back to Mumbai. Return back. Okay, but that is okay. We are asking for our feedback. Like one thing which was a little bit less, maybe a bit boring or something. Was there anything? No. Okay. I know no compulsory, but maybe. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I think. How would? Yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah.
There was not a. The other day, I was talking to one of my colleagues, and that's what I exactly told them. Not a single minute is boring. When we go otherwise on our family trips, also, there is sometimes, we feel bored. But here, there was excitement. Every minute, every second, we had a task to perform. And the best part about this camp was that we never realized that we had actually come to work. It was work in complete pleasure and fun. So every activity was fun related. At the same time, like initially as teachers, we were, will we get time to, go around and see the places in Finland because we've come here for the project. So we don't know how much time we'll get. But then that was incorporated so smoothly. And with every fun trip that we had, that is the, when we went to this adventure trek and, on the third day, okay, that was fun. Along with fun, there was learning. And the best part was when we had our lunch and when you kept telling us, sit in your teams, sit in your teams. And now we realize why you said that, because we could exchange so much. And at that point of time, our mood was so good because we were involved in so many fun activities that gave us a lot of additional output and a lot of creative ideas which wouldn't have come in a closed room otherwise. So I think it was really a fantastic experience, and I would really recommend schools to send students along with their teachers to have and cherish this wonderful experience. It's truly, truly learning, and the entire staff of CCE Finland, along with Heram sir, Semi ma'am, and Sewa ma'am, most dedicated coach, I would say, all the time with the students, and everybody else, Nandini ma'am, Shireen ma'am. I mean, you are all so kind and so polite, so patient, so kind, so humble. It was never a problem interacting with you, and we felt we could share everything with you, and we were at that comfort level. So I really, really thank you for all this from the core of my heart. from AM Naik School. I also thank our esteemed principal, Dr. Madhura Phadke, for having trust and confidence in us to take the team forward and to make them involved in these activities to get such a wonderful output. We realize what confidence our students have, what they have gained from this camp when they have put up these interesting proposals and presentations to such an esteemed audience. And I could see that they were not flinching. They were able to answer each and every question of the investors, shows their confidence. So of course, we've made the right selection. We are happy. And thank you, Madhura ma'am, for sending us here. Say thank you to Madhura ma'am. I'm sure she's watching.
Thank you. She must be listening there actually.
Thank you, Madhura ma'am, for giving us this wonderful experience. Looking forward every year to coming to Finland, and let's give the other students this wonderful opportunity also.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think this was really good. Thank you. Thank you for all the appreciation and words here. And now it's our time we have been working. This May month is always hectic for us. We started on the 2nd of May, and now this is our 22nd May. For last 21 days, we have not slept more than 3 hours per night. And for that, maybe I think we are more emotional, because after you go home now, what we will do now on Wednesday, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, because we will be quite lonely. Am I right, Saiva? Come. I know that.
I wrote something because I knew that my tears wouldn't let me speak properly. So if I have 1 minute, I would like to read it. I'll try my best so I don't melt down. Dear students, first of all, thank you for this amazing week. Thank you for trusting my team to make this experience happen. And thank you for being so brave. Traveling to a new country without your parents and at such a young age is not easy. You have all shown yourselves to be incredibly well-mannered, respectful, and hardworking students. I truly believe you all have an extraordinary future ahead of you, not only because your individual talents and skills, but above all because of your passion, curiosity, and willingness to grow in life and in your careers. Please remember something we always say in Finland. Success is not only about the final result, but also about everything you learn along the way. I hope this week taught you many things: how to work as a team, how to pitch your ideas, how to speak in front of others, how to market your products, how to adapt to new cultures, how to be respectful, how to manage your time and deadlines, and also how to enjoy the journey while doing all of this. I'm sad to say goodbye, but hopefully, if you wish, we'll see each other again next year. And to the teachers, thank you for making this possible and for all your support throughout the week. You should be extremely proud of your students, and it's been wonderful to see the incredible work you do as educators in your daily. To my SDG-7 team, thank you for being so kind to me, for listening, and for being so well-mannered and supportive. I will carry all of you in my heart forever. And Mr. Punit, thank you as well. Together we made a great team. I don't want to say the best, but almost the best, probably. And I truly had so much fun working with you. To all the mentors, I'll pass the message later. And finally, thank you to my team at CCE Finland, not only to those present here in Finland, whom I have loved working side by side with over the past 3 weeks, especially since I usually work from home, but also to the team members supporting us from afar and watching us now. Thank you very much. And thank you to all my team for your continued support and for giving me the opportunity to grow in my own career as well. And now, before I start crying, I think I should stop talking.
I will be leaving in 30 minutes, so I'm happy to hug every one of you and say goodbye before I leave. Thank you so much, everyone.
रुला होगी क्या? That means I'm telling, okay, will you cry? Will you make us cry as well? So there is a dialogue in the Bollywood movie. Okay, Simran.
Yeah, so I'm going to make it short. Nandini has been asking me every day to give a bite as parent. So I think one advantage I have, and today I'm talking as a parent and I'm very emotional, to bring her, I had to persuade her for like weeks. But it is one of the best things that a mom and a daughter could experience, learning on the same platform. Every picture where she is worth thousands of pictures that I would have had with her since she has been a baby. And all the parents out there, uh, thank you for trusting us. But as a mom, I had to manage a lot of things, including sharing my room with you. But this was an incredible experience as a mom and sharing those stories back with family. What Sarah has experienced in this 1 week is probably a lot more than what we can want to offer them in a school structured environment. So, as a parent, thank you to CCE. Every single thing that I was witnessing was planned, and more planned. Of course, we support, but Hiram and Shireen, hats off to you for 30 days of experience. And to all the parents, thank you for trusting us. As a parent, I encourage every single moms out there first to send their children and let them experience this independence and learning for life. Thank you.
Thank you, Simran. I think you are thanking CC means you are thanking yourself. Excellent. Okay, because you are CC. Okay. Okay. So, guys, thank you very much for this. And now it's time for us to start with the, like, you have earned the certificate. Like, normally you get a certificate of participation, but this is your certificate of your work, hard work. So, each one of you will be felicitated for your work. And prior to that, there is a 2 awards we have, and we will give it at the end of the part, but we'll start with the first award. And for that, I request Markus Sarinen, please to come with me here. This award is a special award, and this means a lot to us to give. We have asked that everybody should maintain a journal, and that documentation is important for us. When you build your future businesses are not built on one day. You have to build every day, new thing, boring, there will be errors, fighting, but all those things are important. And I think Shreya mentioned it that, okay, that journal couldn't capture many emotions, many temperatures, many weathers, many outsider things, rain and water and going to sauna and avantu. You can't capture that part. But it is important to that capturing that moment so that you reflect back, it is there. So for that, our first award for the best documentation and following the processes and best journal award. And for that, I would like Simran to announce that journal for that. That award, always our awards are for the teams. They are not for individuals. So I request Simran to announce that final winner.
So this award is very carefully thought, analyzed, or based on the consistency on the day it was announced. Auditor teams who maintain their documentation in a very professional manner, capturing every data, every resource. So very proudly, we give this award to Consi Flow SDG 4. Can we have the whole team here? And a big round of applause.
So here you are. Yes, please. You can be addressing them. Yes. Thank you. And now it's time. Thank you. Thank you very much, team. Well done. I think this is a good example of how to document. I request other teams to check how they document, how they share, how they work as a team. And this is an important award for us. So now I request, so who will be present? Because I don't know anything about final outcome is with them. I don't know what is the outcome. So maybe I request now Olga to share the feedback of the all judges. She will come. She'll come.
Okay. Hi. And let me start with this was the hardest part of this 2 days journey. Making a decision about the what your presentations, your creativity. It took truly a lot of effort, and it was a very, very close call. We had to evaluate the problem understanding and research, innovation and creativity, how feasible and how practical of the impact of your project would be, the idea of the prototype and understanding of the technical development. So that was criteria, as well as a teamwork and a process. The presentation communication, that's what you presented here, and that was also evaluated. And I would like to say that every team got full points for teamwork and process. Watching you come together, work, communicate, present, everybody were presenting, taking turns, everybody were engaged in a process. This was absolutely amazing to watch your teamwork. And with our decision here, okay, and the winner is. Okay, so.
Yeah, you still have time. So just I want you to tell the background behind the judgment. Yeah.
That was the background about judgment, and the winner is we hold.
So I think I told you that 160 plus years of experience, still they are having tough time, and you will have more tough time to wait for that. So I request now one by one to Shirin to announce the certificates.
Arna Gupta. Yeah. Aiza Khan.
One will give the certificate and one will give the medal. Yes. Picture is taken there.
Aiza, please come. Pratyusha, be ready. Pratyusha, Ananya, be ready. Shlok Sancheti, after Ananya. That's it. Shlok Sancheti. Jacob, please join now. Pekka. Hey, who was that? I don't know. Shrey Tripathi. Clap again. Shaurya. Shaurya Gupta. Shaurya is coming. On the way. Aditya Bardi. Good. Aditya Bardi the birdie will come now. Here comes Aditya Bardi the birdie. He did a very good job in Flow Park. Congratulations. The toughest challenge, Aryan Chaturvedi. The one who became pendulum in the Flow Park. Very good. Next is Patra. Vivan Patra. He's a good drummer. Clap, clap. Aryaman Mare, the singer and dancer. Clap, clap. Neelaksh Sharan. Neelu. Neelu, the one who hit his head in the Flow Park. Aryaman. Now Kit is joining us. Aryaman, the photographer. Vyom Iyer, who completed the Flow Park challenge with the grit. Sisu. Clap, clap. Don't forget to clap, people. Vainavi Mari. A girl with beautiful smile. Yes, yes, I will. Don't worry. She has the artificial highlighters. I have the real ones. Siona Srivastav. The girl who fainted but still completed the Flow Park. So, Siona the fighter. Avni Pankaj. And she wants to live in Finland. No, there are more coming in. Megha Ray. Megha is the one from the Consi Flow, and she was heading the communication. And she completed the flow park with flying colors. Yes. Clap, clap. There are health benefits of clapping, so please don't forget. Sarah Belani, Sarah the singer, and her mother is about to cry. Congratulations. Atharva Kohli. The turtle? No. Okay, okay, nice, nice. Punjab da puttar. Wow. Samiksha Saraswati. She is the designer of her team and very creative. Samiksha, you have to stand in such a way that you will not hide the judge. No, no, but you are also important. Great. Now here comes the junior most or most junior member, Ayansh Kumar Singh. He is 11 years old, the youngest one. Yes. Yashna Rakesh. Yes. Yashna has very good ideas. So I think she will implement those in future. Anisha Bhomik. Here is the other one who wants to live in Finland. Now everybody got their certificates? All the kids? Show your certificates like this. Hold it in your hand. Take a picture. It's a candid one. Now you must be wondering if all the kids have got the certificates, then who is this for? Yes. And here comes Miss Rohini Tandon. Thank you for being with your team. Thank you for bringing your team here. Clap, clap. Miss Madhulika Nigam from AM Night School. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for coming here. Now, Arjuman ma'am from AM Night School. Thank you, Arjuman ma'am, for being the coach, being the teacher here. Mr. Parth Patel. See the fan following. Yes. And the Puneet sir. He is the youngest teacher here. Just 22 years old. Correct. So now shall we...
Very good. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone. Excellent. Thank you very much. And now it's the main day for everyone. So I want all judges to come here first because I think you have done a very hard work now. And now you decide who will announce. No, yeah, no, it's yeah. So we have two special certificates, and this is mainly for. So we would like to thank all the schools who trusted us, all the principals, the chairmans, the directors, as well as all the team members. So we would like to thank you for the school. So first special award and certificate to AM Naik School. Please, someone from AM Naik School, ma'am, please come and please give a big round of applause. And this is special for your contribution and trusting us. All teachers, very good and well done. Congratulations, excellent. Thank you, thank you. And an important for another certificate goes to SNE International School. Please welcome. And greetings to all SNE team and Honorable Chairman of SNE as well and Principal, everyone there. Please, congratulations. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. Please, just few.
I think it was last July that you had visited us, sir. And this seed was sown then. When Sir met our chairman, sir, and during his conversation, he shared about some kind of this activity that he takes care. And the seed was sown then. And our chairman, sir, made it very clear to us that we have to do this. And we were various levels, we qualified and we have come to. So it's complete vision of our chairman and guidance of our principal and the directors that we are here. And thank you everyone at SNE for giving this opportunity to the students as well as me to be here on this platform and learning. Learning was for all of us. I'm sure teachers have also learned long way. So this is going to be adding star to our portfolios also, right? So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much. And I request Shirin to come here as a Managing Director and CEO at the CCE. And now she will announce the winner and the trophy will be given by the judges. So I request Shirin, because I don't know the final answer of the part. Any guesses? Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Okay. And the winner is Spectra, Team Mosaic. Wait. Let the team come. So, Athar Kohli, Siona Srivastava, Vainavi Mali, Yashna Rakesh, and Ayansh Kumar Singh. Somebody come from this side. Yes. Correct. Yes. This is our team spirit. Yay! So this team was from two schools and they really worked hard together. Okay, wonderful. Congratulations once again.
And this is now time because they had a very tough job. So we'd like to thank you all judges for giving your valuable inputs. But with this part, your things are not ended. Now it's your time to keep on working on your ideas. The number 1 and 2 doesn't matter. Okay. The real great businesses are built after what you have started this seed. Now, please make sure that you trouble all these 4-5 people. Can I give words to them that, okay, they will trouble all of you? Yes. So Please trouble them, ask them questions, how can I convert this to more practical products? And we really thank you very much for this. Thank you very much. Thank you, Excel. Yes, thank you. Olga, do you want to give something first? Yes, yes. Okay, so Olga has something to share. Now we have come to the final round of this say, and uh, at this moment, I would like to thank all the schools, all the teachers for trusting us, working with us. And we didn't find that, okay, we are a separate team. We always think that, okay, all these coaches are together. And we were directly telling, okay, we want this. And they were also telling us very straight. It's like Finnish approach, direct, straight and clear approach. As well as we had made direct, exactly. Yeah. And in that also we discussed a lot of challenging things, difficult things. We discussed about the team dynamics, who is coming in, who is coming out. So I really appreciate all the teachers. Students, as I said, you are great, and you are really a humble and good students. Excellent, very good, very good. You have, so maintain this humility, maintain this. We always say in Sanskrit, Vidya Vinayana Shobhate. So this is an important thing, that okay, intelligence is only being rewarded when you are humble. So it is really important that you are doing that. You are great students, and I want to continue working on this part. I will keep on coming to your schools now and then. Our team will come for this part. All judges, all team members, all partners of CCE Finland who helped to develop this entire plan. Our Tampere Steiner Kaulu, Maria Surla, who is also one of the director at the CCE Finland, as well as all the Eureka team management. They were supportive. All the team members from Flow Park, we discussed about, they were really helpful. They, like, for example, they were helping each one of us whenever we were stuck there. And all the A-Grid as well as Aalto University, our team members and campus. And most importantly, my all team members. Thank you very much. You have been lovely working with you. And thank you very much. And now we conclude this ceremony. Thank you very much. And great. And now, yes, there is something for you. Yes. Shirin.
Well, I would like to say great thank you to CCE for your hospitality for this event. It was absolutely incredibly, it was joyful, it was remarkable, it was such an inspiring experience. Jacob and I are coming from Educate One. We are a California-based company, and currently I am based in Tbilisi, Georgia, which has hundreds and hundreds of years of winemaking. And I would like for you to have this as our thank you and a little bit of taste of Georgia in your home. So exactly, it's for CCE team to celebrate. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting us, and thank you for the event. It's incredible. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I started with Pekka, and we were about to start the event 15 minutes ahead. We started on time, but we ended on Indian time. But we are still, now it's time to party. There we had from SDG 11C, someone is going to play the music. Who was that? Anisha. Okay, so Anisha, okay, now it's time. So the pizzas are coming in few minutes. We have a party here, and then we will go for pizza and drinks, and then that will be the end of the evening. Thank you very much. See you, and wish you a happy travel back as well. Thank you. Let's wait for a few minutes to get the pizza because they are getting warm pizzas. Thank you. Okay. Parth sir and Shaunak and Puneet, please come with me.
Thanks to all parents who joined online. good night, and we will stop the meeting here now. Thank you.
Come to India now. Okay? India. You have my number.